Have you ever walked into a room, maybe a store or a family gathering, and felt like nobody really saw you? Like you were just there, part of the background? It's a strange feeling, isn't it? One day, you are busy building a career, raising a family, being someone everyone needed, and then, almost without noticing, the world seems to turn its gaze away. If you have ever felt that quiet sting of invisibility, I want you to know you are not alone. And today, we are going to talk about it. Not just the struggle, but more importantly, how you can rise above it and continue to live a vibrant, fulfilling life because your story is far from over. The truth is, feeling invisible after 60 is something many people experience, but few talk about openly. It can sneak up on you. Maybe you notice younger folks getting more attention. Maybe your ideas and contributions don't seem to carry the same weight once they did. Or maybe it's just a subtle shift, a look that passes right through you, an assumption that you have nothing new to offer. It's painful, yes, but it's also understandable in a society that often glorifies youth and overlooks the deep wisdom that comes with age. But here's the thing, your value doesn't shrink just because the world isn't clapping as loudly. Your light doesn't dim just because others forget to look at it. And the beautiful part is, you have more power than you might realize to turn that feeling around, to reclaim your presence, your voice, your place in the world. In this video, we are going to explore how you can deal with those feelings of invisibility, rediscover your sense of worth, and shine even brighter, not for others, but for yourself. Let's start by talking about one of the biggest reasons that feeling invisible hits so hard, the loss of daily purpose. When you are younger, your days are often packed with responsibilities, deadlines at work, kids' soccer parties, family dinners to organize. There's always someone needing you, something calling your attention. After retirement or after the kids move out, that constant sense of urgency fades. At first, it might feel like freedom, but over time, it can quietly morph into a feeling that you are no longer essential, no longer needed in the way you once were. That's a hard thing to sit with. It's a human to want to be needed, to feel like your actions make a difference in someone's life. And when that clear daily purpose seems to slip away, it's easy to start questioning your own relevance. But the truth is, your purpose doesn't disappear, it just evolves. It's not about what you did yesterday, it's about what you choose to do today, right now. Maybe it's nurturing your passions, finally picking up that hobby you once loved but never had time for. Maybe it's mentoring younger people who are desperate for the kind of life wisdom you carry. Maybe it's volunteering, joining community groups, or even starting something entirely new that brings joy. The beautiful thing about purpose is that it's never fixed. You can always create a new, tailor it to who you are today, not who you used to be. Another big piece of this quiet struggle is how society often associates getting older with becoming less relevant. Think about the media. Ads are plastered with young, vibrant faces. Movies and shows often center on the struggles and triumphs of youth. And if older characters do show up, they are often portrayed as either frail or comic relief. No wonder it can sometimes feel like the world is whispering that you are past your prime. But that's just noise. And it's completely wrong. The truth is, your experience is a treasure chest. The perspective you have now, after years of living, loving, losing, and learning, that is something no 20-year-old can buy, fake, or even rush into. That wisdom is gold. The challenge is reminding yourself of that, especially when the outside world doesn't. You have lived through times and changes that younger generations can only read about. You know resilience, not because you studied it, but because you survived it. You have adapted, grown, and found your way through seasons of life that were filled with both joy and heartbreak, and that makes you more valuable, not less. So, if the world seems to be turning volume down on your voice, it's time to turn it back up yourself. Speak up, share your stories, laugh loudly, dress the way you want to, walk into a room with the knowledge that you bring a history that matters. Your presence isn't just welcome, it's needed now more than ever. The world doesn't always recognize it, but that doesn't mean you should stop living boldly. Now, as we are settling into this conversation together, let's look even deeper into how you can gently but powerfully remind both yourself and others that your life is rich, vibrant, and deeply meaningful. One of the simplest ways to start feeling visible again is by staying connected. It's easy after 60 to slip into routines that keep you isolated without even realizing it. Maybe it feels safer. Maybe you are tired of being the one always reaching out. But connection is like oxygen. We all need it, even if we don't always feel like asking for it. You don't have to wait for someone else to make the first move. A quick call to an old friend, joining a local class or book club, even just chatting with a neighbor when you're out for a walk. Those little moments stack up. They remind you and others that you are still right here, still full of life, still someone worth knowing. And believe me, you are. Another powerful shift comes from taking pride in small victories. Society celebrates the big wins, promotions, trophies, awards. But at this stage in life, the quiet wins matter just as much. Taking care of your health, learning something new, helping someone without expecting anything back. These are powerful things. They are proof that you are still growing, still contributing, still making your mark. Maybe today you took a walk even though you don't feel like it. Maybe you tried painting for the first time in years. Maybe You smiled at a stranger who needed it more than you'll ever know. That's impact and that's real. And here's something else. Sometimes feeling invisible is less about how others see you and more about how you see yourself. If you start treating yourself like you matter, like you are vibrant and important and worthy, the world often starts to reflect that back. It's not magic, it's the quiet power of self respect. That could mean dressing in a way that makes you feel confident, even if no one else notices. Speaking up when something matters to you, even if your voice shakes. Setting goals, no matter how small, and going after them because you deserve to keep chasing dreams. The truth is, you were never meant to fade quietly into the background. You were meant to keep shining, not because the world tells you to, but because it's who you are. One of the strongest ways to fight that feeling of invisibility is by staying curious. When you stay curious, you stay alive inside. It doesn't have to be something big. It could be learning a new recipe, picking up a new hobby, exploring a place you have never been, even if it's just a different park nearby. Every small new experience reminds you that your story is still being written. Confidence also grows when you stop waiting for permission to live loudly. If there's something you have always wanted to do, this is your time. Start the project, take the trip, wear the bold color, write the book, dance, even if it's just in your living room. You don't have to shrink yourself to fit into someone else's idea of what aging should look like. And above all, be kind to yourself. Feeling invisible can leave scars you don't always talk about, even with the people closest to you. But every day you show up, every day you choose not to give up on yourself. That's strength. Your life is a masterpiece, full of layers and textures and colors that the world needs to see. You are not done yet, not even close. So stand tall, share your wisdom, laugh with your whole heart. Let people see you, the real, beautiful, unstoppable you. And if you ever forget how much you matter, come back to this space. You are part of something bigger here, a community that sees you, values you, and celebrates everything you are. If this touched your heart today, share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more inspiration because here your voice always matters. Here's to living boldly, no matter what the calendar says. See you in the next video.